July 17th. 2 months. 3 weeks ago tonight. My life, or whatever you call this existence, hasn't been the same since. It's not something I did, not something I said, but something I witnessed. For I glimpsed into the hearts of men and saw... I don't know what it was. What did I expect to see there? Well, not this. When what is in a man's heart drives him to the edge of that belief, and you see it raw and unveiled, how do you determine who is your friend and who is your enemy? When what you thought you believed turns out to be very different in reality than in your mind, what do you believe then? Questions. Questions I can't answer. I didn't ask them before that day, but now they plague my mind incessantly. In my waking hours, I look for answers within myself and elsewhere. Even in sleep, all I see is the scene playing over and over in my head, as real and clear as if it were happening now. They were in the middle of nowhere. There was no one else, but I was there. There were two of them, and he was alone. The one was proud and calloused. The other young, but he savored this taste of power and intimidation. But he was calm. There were no signs of resistance or fear. It was like an unquenchable peace surrounded him.
I told you there'd be consequences if you came here. I told you to take your God and to leave, but you wouldn't listen.
My God told me to go and make disciples of every nation. I must fear God rather than man.
They tried to break down his will, but he was strong.
So your God told you, huh? Where is he now? We don't need you. We don't need your God. And we don't need that book.
The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He maketh me lie down beside green pastures.
I don't think you understand the gravity of the situation.
The heart of all these men would now show through. The chief was angry at something or someone. Very angry. The evangelist is unaffected by his threats. He has something more powerful. The young man now, for the first time, realizes the lengths his chief will go to silence this voice of preaching. The situation has crossed some line that he was not prepared to cross.
Deny your God or die!
Whoever denies me before man, I will deny before my Father in heaven. You hate my Lord Jesus Christ, so you also hate me, for I am no better than my master.
I didn't ask you for a sermon. All I have to do is pull this trigger and blow you away and it'll all be over. All over!
The chief was drunk on a hatred so pure and evil that it took control of him. The young man was now seeing inside the heart of one he had looked up to, and what he saw was terrifying. How could someone be so unwavering in the face of death?
Do not be afraid of those who can kill the body, but not the soul. Rather, be afraid of the one who can kill soul and body in hell.
I'll teach you hell.
Maybe I could have stopped it. Maybe not. Everything within me was in turmoil. What I had just witnessed shook everything I thought was definite. For 2 months and 3 weeks I have been running, but from what and to what? I must answer these questions that burn away at me like an internal flame. What gives a man strength and courage to face death defiantly? What hope did he have that I don't? What, or who was so convincing that made him willing to lose everything? What did he have to gain? I have nothing. I may know where to look for answers. He did, but I'm afraid to search there. Yet, I'm afraid not to.